Hi all, thanks for joining me again. Let's step away from the KIELY Rodnni case. Well, not step away, let's just step outside it and have a look at something else that has emerged from this ongoing saga that's captivating the world. Look at this YouTube true crime community and how they are working together to cover this up as an accident with the authorities. Yes, the big ones are all pushing the accident narrative that a girl who was strapped in the back of a car drove a car into a lake by accident. That is what they are saying. And one has now got 60,000 subscribers, the other's got 90,000 subscribers. And that's I suppose some of the same morons are on both. But that's a scary number of morons out there. Very scary amount of morons that we have amidst us. So they are covering a murder up. They've got no conscience. They are disgusting, vile, evil ghouls who sit all day talking about crime. They should stay out of live crime cases. Let them talk about past crime and give their puny opinions on it. These ghouls can go and fuck themselves. Yes, I said it. F-U-C-K. I'll spell it for you if you don't know how to spell the word. They can go and fuck themselves. They've got no integrity, no conscience, and no soul. And they will go to the grave with the stain of this young girl's death and her blood on their souls that they sold. Now let's look at a few of these absolute reprobates. Let's look at them. Don't any of you know a guy called Tony Dodge? All-American Dream Channel, Chaser Channel, I think it is. What a perverted, self-centered, absolute moron. And Ryan Upchurch exposed him. He's into sex rings with young girls. Yes, he was the first guy to interview this Zanime purple-haired woman who was kayaking over the car to see how visible it was when she heard that AWP was coming. Nothing they could do to take it out. They were panicking, and she went over the exact spot that the car was, because she knew exactly where the car was. He was the first to interview her, and they spoke about a pile of nonsense. Oh, what a lot of wishy-washy nonsense. Her bruises and her bumped lip and her wounds. She tumbled down a hill by accident. Yes, and she tried to take a selfie of herself tumbling down the hill. Ha, ha, ha. Well, Upchurch blew him out of the water because he's involved in sex rings, and he actually, Upchurch penetrated him, and he got, pardon the pun, penetrated, but he penetrated this dickhead's DMs. I don't even know what DMs are, but inside the DM, they talk about gang-banging a girl. Yeah, Tony Dodge. Dodgy Tony Dodge with his Dodge gal pals are in deep shit. Deep, deep, deep shit. Thanks to Ryan Upchurch, the conspiracy theorist, the nutbag. Well, he's got so much evidence on these people now. They are going to have to be investigated. The FBI will not be able to sidestep this. We won't let the FBI sidestep this. And the law enforcement authorities trying to cover this up as an accident. Ha! Think again, fuckfaces. And then let's have a look at my two favorites, my two fellow South African compatriots. True crime rocket science. Go to his channel. If you know, you're going to hurt your brain. You'll hurt your brain listening to that moron talk. But just go and do yourself a favor and listen to the way he explains that this was an accident. Really, you're actually going to have a hell of a laugh. You need a sense of humor to go there to watch this. We shouldn't be laughing. But this moron is so moronic that he'll make you laugh. And that woman, that despicable, grisly true crime host, Gazilla K from South Africa. Phew, I have never lost more respect for a human being in my life. What an awful, disgusting woman. Making superficial money and making superficial comments Absolutely pathetic. Selling a soul for money. Got no desire, no interest, no integrity, no soul. And let them try and refute me. My two South African compatriots in the true crime YouTube industry. Let them try and refute me. I'll look after the two of them. Ryan Upchurch is taking care of the likes of Dodgy Tony Dodge and Ickard Mel. Sell me a kid if you rearrange his anagram. And so I'll focus on the two South African YouTube true crime contributors involved in this absolutely disgusting psyop. They're involved in a psyop. So, come on, I challenge you. Come on. Come, you two. Come. Challenge me. I'll come onto your shows live. Yeah, fat chance of that happening. But challenge me. Come on. Refute what I'm saying. Come, I've laid the challenge down to you because I know that a lot of people are going to say, I'm just as nuts as Upchurch. Yes, I am. I am just as nuts as Upchurch, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it because you know what? It's only once you know you're nuts that you can actually think straight and make sense of this madness in this planet. So, the challenge is out. You want to debate with me or not? Hey, why don't you sue me? Upchurch just said to anyone that he's exposed so far, all of them, he's invited them to sue him. Now, Upchurch, he's worth, I don't know, probably hundreds of millions, and I'm worth hundreds of millions too. Less than years. So they can sue me. I'd love them to sue me. They must just ask me whether they would like me to wash my underwear before I hand it over to them or give it to them unwashed. Dodgy Tony Dodge was also the first person, fancy that, to interview Samantha Smith, the girl who murdered Kylie. And I think that she may even have had some help from the purple-headed Ukrainian that he brought onto the show, and he was the first to get the scoop on her story. Yeah. You know the significance of purple? Do you know what it means? These purple-headed people, these people sitting in studios with purple lights, do you know what it means? Wakey wakey. Here's a conspiracy theory for you. Purple lights signify juvenile sex rings. Yes, grooming sex rings. Ickard Mel. If you look at his name, it means bring me a child or something to that effect. Upchurch, the conspiracy theorist, the nutcase. He also exposed that. Yes, there's something very evil and wicked going on the internet. There is something deeply, deeply disturbing going on. That Tony Dodge was practically drooling when he had Samantha Smith on his show. And that Ickard Mel with his beard in his purple studio, big deal. That sack of shit, who used to be a computer hacker before he discovered YouTube fame. Well, Ickard Mel, you and your fake witness Ronnie, you're also going down, man. We're going to come for you too. But let me just tell you, let me conclude this. Short one. Listen up, all you monitors or FBI or whoever the fuck is monitoring everything. Listen up good here. We will not let you cover this up. Get it? That crooked trucky police department is going to be exposed. You are going to be exposed. We are going to come at you with a legal team. We're going to take you down. We're going to bring the darkness into the light. The filth going on in that place will end. And that is going to happen in the name of KIELY Rodnni, the girl that was murdered. They had to pay for with her life for us to find out about the disgrace, disgusting, occult corruption and secrecy in that filthy, filthy, filthy small town in California. You people are in for a rough ride. You better start talking. You better start coming out now if you want to be spared. But you're not going to get away with this. Believe me. Not at all. We will raise millions. We will get the crackest legal team in the world. We will expose the truth.